चौथा श्लोक करेंगे।
प्रॉब्लम होगा आपको तो एक ही बंद करवा दो।
कम कर दो,
कम करो।
मनमना भव कौन से चैप्टर में है? 18th में है ना? क्या नंबर है?
18.65।
भूल गया मैं आजकल। रीडिंग फ्रॉम भगवद गीता एज इट इज, चैप्टर 18, द परफेक्शन ऑफ रिनंसिएशन, वर्स नंबर 65। मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्याजी माम नमस्कुरु, माम एवश्यसि सत्यम ते प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे। Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Translation: always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The most confidential part of knowledge is that one should become a pure devotee of Krishna and always think of him and act for him. One should not become an official meditator. Life should be so molded that one will always have the chance to think of Krishna. One should always act in such a way that all his daily activities are in connection with Krishna. He should arrange his life in such a way that throughout the 24 hours he cannot but think of Krishna. And the Lord's promise is that anyone who is in such pure Krishna consciousness will certainly return to the abode of Krishna, where he will be engaged in the association of Krishna face to face. This most confidential part of knowledge is spoken to Arjuna because he is a dear friend of Krishna. Everyone who follows the path of Arjuna can become a dear friend to Krishna and obtain the same perfection as Arjuna. These words stress that one should concentrate his mind upon Krishna, the very form with two hands carrying a flute, the bluish boy with a beautiful face and peacock feathers in his hair. There are descriptions of Krishna found in the Brahma Samhita and other literatures. One should fix his mind on this original form of Godhead Krishna One should not even divert his attention to other forms of the Lord. The Lord has multi forms as Vishnu, Narayan, Ram, Vara, etc. But a devotee should concentrate his mind on the form that was present before Arjuna. Concentration of the mind on the form of Krishna constitutes the most confidential part of knowledge. And this is disclosed to Arjun because Arjun is a most dear friend of Krishna's. Om Ajnantimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshu Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
एसी डायरेक्ट है तो थोड़ा बंद करके फिर चालू करेंगे.
Hare Krishna. So welcome for this class for senior practitioners. Can I quickly have your names? Manish. Bhavesh.
Guddu Jaiswal.
Guddu Jaiswal.
Parth.
मोहित.
Mohit.
प्रेम शिवके.
Huh?
प्रेम शिवके.
Prem.
Krishna Swami.
Krishna.
स्वप्निल.
Swapnil. Nice. So this verse is very popular, where Krishna gives 4 instructions. Manmana bhava, mad bhakto, madhyaji, mam namasko. Manmana bhava means always think of me. Mad bhakto means become my devotee. Madhyaji means worship me. And mam namaskru means pay me respects, pay me obeisances. So always thinking of Krishna, Manmana Bhava, is not easy. Thinking of Krishna may be easy, but always thinking of Krishna is very difficult. That is called spontaneous attraction, Raganuga Bhakti, to 24-hour think of Krishna. Like the gopis in Vrindavan. The gopis would be in their house doing housework, maybe cooking or taking care of kids or husband or cleaning or serving mother cow. But they will be thinking of Krishna in the forest. That Krishna has gone to the forest and he is not wearing slippers and his feet are very soft and the forest path is very rough and the pebbles and the stones, they will hurt his soft feet. So 24 hours absorbed in thoughts of Krishna. You heard of Uddhav? Uddhav also 24 hours absorbed in thought of Krishna. When Uddhav was just 5 years old, one day in the morning, he was sitting at the entry of his house thinking of Krishna. And Uddhav's mother came, said, Uddhav, come, breakfast is ready, come and eat. And Uddhav, when he got up and went inside, it was lunchtime. He forgot 3-4 hours thinking of Krishna, how it passed he didn't knew. So always thinking of Krishna, spontaneously is not easy. It requires good amount of spiritual growth. So Krishna knows all of us cannot do manmana bhava easily. So he gives second option. Second option is mad bhakto, become my devotee, which means follow sadhana bhakti, Vaidhi bhakti. The difference between Raganuga bhakti and Vaidhi bhakti is that Raganuga bhakti is done out of spontaneous affection for Krishna. Vaidhi bhakti is done out of obedience to Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. Vaidhi, to the rules and regulations. So what we are doing every day in ISKCON is Vaidhi bhakti. Vaidhi bhakti, as per the instructions of spiritual master and the instructions of founder Acharya of ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada, we follow rules and regulations. Vaidhi bhakti. If we every day obey, then one day we will be successful by the mercy of Krishna. So Vaidhi bhakti for us includes getting up early morning, taking bath, applying tilak, wearing washed clothes, dhoti kurta, and coming to Mangala Arati, paying obeisances to the deities, and attending Mangala Arati, then Narsingha Arati, then Tulsi Arati, then chanting 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra minimum on japa beads in association of devotees, then Shingar Arati, then Guru Puja, then Srimad Bhagavatam class, following 4 regulative principles, honoring only prasadam, and doing our services, then Sandhya Arati, and reading. So that is Vaidhi bhakti. If we do it every day, it may look same thing every day, but we will grow. Like if there is a seed in the field and every day you put water, one day you will have a big tree and fruit, mango fruit. What did you do? Same thing you did every day, put water. But today's water and tomorrow's water, there is a difference. The activity is same, but the growth is different. So same chanting, same Mangalarti, same class you attend every day. So it looks like same thing every day. But every day you are growing, and one day you will have fruit of Krishna Prem. And that's very powerful process Srila Prabhupada has given us. We don't have to get deviated to other items in Puranas or other people they do and think that I should do that. No. Whatever Srila Prabhupada has given is final and sufficient, necessary and sufficient. You know necessary and sufficient? Necessary means without this you cannot be successful. Sufficient means apart from this you don't need anything else to be successful. You got it? Necessary and sufficient. So what Srila Prabhupada has given is necessary and sufficient, which is good for us. Like if you go to a chemist shop, a medical shop, there are many different medicines, and you are ill. And all medicines are good. But you cannot go and say, my favorite color is blue, give me that blue medicine, I am not well. No. You need a prescription of the doctor. And if the doctor is good, then that prescription is necessary and sufficient. You need to take those medicines and no other medicines, and you will be cured. Without prescription, you cannot say, my friend, you gave pink medicine, I want pink medicine. He got cured by pink medicine. Or last time I took blue medicine, this time I want yellow medicine. Kuch change karo. No. there is a prescription required. So the scriptures have lots of things, and many devotees will tell you lots of things. But it's not that everything you have to do. You need a prescription. What is written in the prescription? That medicine you take, and the dose is written, and the frequency is written, how much you have to take, and how many times you have to take, and the duration is written, how many days you have to take. And that will take care. That's necessary and sufficient. If you deviate, imitate, or follow something else which Prabhupada has not told us to follow, then we will not get Krishna Prem. We will continue in the cycle of birth and death. There was one boy who didn't have a left hand. Only one hand he had. And he wanted to learn karate and boxing. So he went to one school, karate master, and he said, I want to learn. He said, okay, the batch starts from 1st of next month, you come. So there were around 60-70 students in his class. So the karate master, he taught the boy one move with his right hand, and he said, you practice it for 1 month and then come. So when he came after 1 month, he practiced every day. He saw the 70 batchmates, they had learned 10 moves in this 1 month with legs and hands, different moves of attacking and defending. But this boy learned only one move. So he was surprised that master is doing bias, partiality. He taught my other batchmates 10 moves. To me, he has taught only one move. So he went to master and he said, I practiced 1 month. He said, show. He showed him. He said, good. You need more improvement. You practice for 1 more month. He was getting confused. But what to do, master has said. So he again went home, practiced for 1 month. He came back. He saw his batchmates have learned 30 moves by now. Different ways of kicking, different ways of using the hands and protecting yourself. And he has learned only one move in 2 months. So again he showed it to the master. He said, 1 more month you practice. Again he went. Now he came, his classmates have run 70 moves. So before he went to the master, he saw on the notice board, there was a match, championship match with his class and other classes. And his name was there in the list to fight. He got surprised. He said, they know 70 moves, I know one move, they will beat me up. Right? So he went to the master and he showed his move. The master was satisfied. He said, Master, I saw the notice board. I think by mistake you have put my name also. I know only one move. They know 70 moves. They will beat me. How can I be part of the match? How can I be part of the championship? He said, no, there is no mistake. I want you to be part of the match. He said, no, they will beat me up. He said, don't worry. I have arranged in such a way that your name will not come in the beginning of the matches. You will directly fight the final match. He got more worried. He said, final match means somebody who will defeat all other 70 people. He will though be very expert. He will beat me. He said, no, you go. So the final match arrived and both the boys came. And this boy who didn't have left hand, he got lots of beating. And as the match was going on, he was trying to defend himself. But he didn't learn much of defense and attack. So he got little beating. So at one point he got an opportunity and he made a move. And in one move, he did knockout. And he won the championship. And he was surprised. So he went to the master. He said, how did I won? He knows 70 moves, he is expert, and he defeated all other students, and I know only one move, and I got so much beating. How did I won? He said, look, my dear student, you won because of two reasons. The first reason is the move which I taught you, use your right hand. The only defense of that move is to catch the opponent's left hand. And you didn't have a left hand, so he got confused what to do. And because you practiced for 3 months, your punch was so strong that in one punch he was knocked out. So even if we are handicapped, we don't have all the good qualities, we don't have knowledge of the scriptures, we don't know Sanskrit, we are not austere, we are not from great Brahmana families, or we don't have qualifications, spiritual qualifications. So we are handicapped. But Srila Prabhupada has taught us one move of chanting the holy name in morning. That is sufficient to knock out Maya, if we follow the process. So whatever Prabhupada has given is necessary and sufficient. We don't need anything else. But we should do it every day. We should follow every day. Many years before, in Gandharva Loka, there was a Gandharva. His name is Upabarhan. Upabarhan. And he was a very nice singer and musician. He would sing very melodiously, and he used to play instruments very nicely. He was singer and musician. And he was a celebrity in Gandharva Loka. In Gandharva Loka, everybody sings and everybody plays musical instruments. And among them he was celebrity. Among other singers and musicians, he was celebrity. So you can imagine how good he would sing and how good he would play musical instruments. And he was very handsome and rich, opulent, always wearing nice silk dhotis and garlands and ornaments and nice decoration of his body. So he was very handsome and he was celebrity. So he had lots of fans, including female fans, beautiful girls. They would always surround him and want to talk to him and make fun with him and party with him and maybe take a selfie or something. So they will always be trying to associate. So he would get very lusty. It's very dangerous for a boy to get attracted to girls. That will erase one's opportunity, noble goals of life, because lust is very bad. So one should avoid association with woman before marriage, and after marriage only with wife, so that one is protected from Maya. So Upabaran was always having these lusty desires. So one day, the senior demigods and Prajapatis in Swargaloka, they arranged a Akhand Harinam Sankirtan program, 24-hour singing Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which nowadays is called Kirtan Mela. So they arranged Kirtan Mela, Akhand Harinam Sankirtan program. So they invited different singers. They invited Upabarhan also, because he was a popular singer. So Upabarhan came to sing, and he came with his female friends. So he sat to sing. They all sat near the stage to say Haribol in front of him. And just to please that girls, he started singing the glorification of demigods. Instead of glorifying Krishna, he started glorifying demigods. And the Prajapatis got very angry. Kirtan, the word Kirtan means Krishna Kirtan, Hari Kirtan, glorification of Krishna. The word Kirtan means Hari Kirtan. It cannot be used for anything else. Devi Kirtan, Shiv Kirtan, Ganesh Kirtan, these are wrong. The word Kirtan can be used only for Krishna. Even if you don't tell Krishna's name, you just say Kirtan, it means Hari Kirtan, it means Krishna's glorification. Like the word bhakti can be used only for Krishna bhakti. This Desh bhakti is wrong. Bhakti means Krishna bhakti. Bhakti cannot be used for anybody else. The word Jayanti means Krishna Jayanti. It cannot be used for anybody else like Gandhi Jayanti. It's wrong. So glorification of Krishna, that's purpose of life. Upabharan did offense, 2 offenses. The first offense he did, he came to a kirtan program with girlfriends. That is offense. You see in the temple or in satsang programs, even husband and wife sit separately. Here he is coming with others' wife or others' daughters, girlfriends. That's offense. That's not good etiquette. And second bigger offense he did, instead of glorifying Krishna, he started glorifying the demigods. So the Prajapatis got upset and they cursed him to be born in a poor family, Shudra family. And Upabharan was born to a maid servant who had no father, just the mother and the boy. And she was very poor. Somehow she will maintain the boy. So one day, 4 pure devotees, Bhakti Vedantas, came to the mother of the boy. And they said, it is rainy season and we cannot travel, Chaturmasya. Can we stay at your place? She is a poor lady, but still she agreed that yes, you can stay. So 4 months, 4 pure devotees stayed in her house and she supplied prasad and other services. This is proper Vedic etiquette, that people were happy to have devotee guest, sadhu guest. Earlier they used to write outside house, Atithi Devo Bhava. Atithi. Tithi means date. Atithi means no date. A person who comes to you without informing, his service is Devo Bhava. He is to be treated like Dev. His service is very great. Serving a guest is very great who comes uninformed. It's equivalent to serving Krishna. Because when an uninformed guest comes, you have not cooked for that person, so you have to give your food. And that's a great sacrifice, to give your food. But then the culture is changed. Earlier people used to go from one village to another village, walking. There will be no hotels or guest houses. Any house will happily give them 1 plate prasad and 1 charpai. He will sit, take bath in the river and go to the next village. No guest house, no hotels required. But then the culture started changing. People stopped writing Atithi Devo Bhava. What they started writing? Suswagatam, welcome. Where? On the mat down. Right? Everybody puts their feet there on welcome. Then that also stopped. Then they started writing Shubha Labh. Means whoever comes should bring some profit. Shubha Labh. Labh is profit. And Shubh is auspicious. That also stopped. Now they write, beware of dog. Actually they are exposing themselves कि अंदर एक कुत्ता है. Whom they are referring to themselves. So that's not Indian culture. So these 4 Bhakti Vedantas, they were staying. So among themselves they will do Mangalarti, Guru Puja, class, discussion, Kirtan, Bhajan. And this 5-year-old boy, what will he do? He will just sit and listen and see what they are doing. And sometimes he'll give some seva. And they will sometimes feed from their pattal. And that is the blessing that boy got. So when the 4 Bhaktivedantas were going, they blessed the boy. So after that one day, the mother was going in the evening to the Goshala to fetch some milk from the cow for the boy. And in between there was a snake who bit the mother, and the mother died. And there is no father, no brother, no sister, no relative, no neighbor. Mother's dead body is there, and 5-year-old boy. What should he do? He should cry. He folded his hands and said, Krishna, thank you very much. My last attachment is gone. And he left the house. He went deep in the forest, traveled all over various places, various jungles, various towns, various villages, various industrial areas. Finally, in the dense forest, he got very tired. He drank some water from the river and he sat down. And how the 4 devotees had taught him, he started meditating on Vishnu. And he was so fortunate, he got darshan of Vishnu in his heart, like live TV telecast. And when he got darshan of Vishnu in his heart, every single cell of his body was in ecstasy. But suddenly the darshan stopped. Then he tried again, but he couldn't see Vishnu. And he was a little disturbed. And then he heard the voice of Vishnu. He couldn't see, but he heard Vishnu. Lord Vishnu said, you have seen me by your mercy, but nobody can see me without becoming completely purified. So I just gave you a sample. Now you continue to serve me, and we will meet next life, next birth. And that boy continued to chant the holy name of Krishna. And very soon he developed love of Krishna and he left his body. And this birth he is Narad Muni, son of Brahma. So Narad Muni's previous life, he was a Gandharva, Upabarhan, who committed offense and was cursed to become a Shudra. But in that birth, he got association of 4 pure devotees, and today he is Narad Muni, the great pure devotee of Krishna having spiritual body. So this is called sadhana bhakti. Narad Muni, by association of devotees, performed bhakti and chanted the holy name, and he became successful. And this story which I told, Narad Muni himself told this story to Vyasdev, to prove to Vyasdev, look, it worked for me, it will work for everybody. This is how you should present Srimad Bhagavatam, sadhana bhakti. So same thing Srila Prabhupada has given us, sadhana bhakti. It will work for us. So we should be very, very serious. Seriously every day doing Mangalarti, chanting 16 rounds, reading and hearing Bhagavatam, associating with devotees, serving devotees, helping in preaching activities. Very serious we should be. So that this life is last life. We don't have to take birth again. Again we don't have to go to mother's womb for 9 months. And again this distressed life. Again take birth in Bombay and go to school and learn ABCD. And 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6. And Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall and Baba black sheep. And all this nonsense again you'll have to do 25 years. Then again you have to earn a degree. What is a degree? A certificate. What does it certify? Have you seen a degree? What does it certify? It writes, this is to certify Mr. So and so is qualified. Nokar, give him nokri. Right? They write another language, but actually what they are writing, this is to certify is a qualified servant, give him service, give him job, qualified engineer, qualified doctor, qualified lawyer, whatever it may be. And you take that degree and dress up very nicely, polish your shoes, groom your hair, wear nice clothes and go for an interview. And what you are doing in the interview, requesting them to give me nokri, make me a nokar, make me a servant. And they write in CV, I will be a good dog. You say stand, I will stand. You say Tommy sit, I will sit. in a different language. I will be a good team player. I will learn new things. I will innovate. I am ready to do hard work and overtime. Language is different. Finally, what you are saying is, I will be obedient to God, dog. Whatever you say, I will do. But our real master is Krishna. We are his nokar, his servant. And we are going to somebody else who is a stupid boss, who will exploit us. What is the meaning of this? No meaning of this. Foolishness, complete foolishness to serve a master who will exploit us and give us little money, when Krishna will never exploit us and give us so much. So this life we should be determined that we should become servants of Krishna, not so-called boss. Okay, even if we have to serve a boss, we should use our salary in the service of Krishna, because he is our real boss, he is our real master. So that's Mad Bhakto, Sadhana Bhakti. So Krishna says, if you cannot even do this, then Madhyaji, worship me, offer me agarbatti, offer me flowers. If you cannot even do this, Maam Namasku, at least pay me obeisances. But Srila Prabhupada wanted ISKCON devotees to at least do Mad Bhakto, do Sadhana Bhakti. Other things are included in that. And as you chant and read and hear, you gradually grow and spontaneously think of Krishna. When anartha nivritti happens, when the heart is purified. So the goal of life is to become a devotee of Krishna, to become a servant of Krishna. And coming to ISKCON, we have that opportunity. So we should be very serious. The goal of life is not to earn money. The goal of life is not to become a big person or have a big house or a big car or a famous person or many likes on our post. That's not the goal of life. The goal of life is to become humble servant of Krishna. If that is fulfilled, then we are successful. If that is not fulfilled and you are a master of the whole earth planet, you are not successful. You are conqueror of the whole earth planet, you are not successful. You just become a cockroach or a cat or a rat next life. There is no meaning to that. Big kings have come and gone. Where are they now? Big conquerors, big warriors, big leaders, big rich people, big intelligent people, army commanders with weapons. Where are they now? Gone. Somewhere they are loitering like a dog or a cat. So goal of life is to become servant of Krishna. We are constitutionally servant of Krishna already, we have forgotten. So this human form of life is a good opportunity to revive this relationship again. This human form of life is so great that little tiny effort you do, you can see Krishna face to face. Just you to chant every day. And if you miss, then you have to see Amaraj face to face. What is the use? So we should not miss. We should become very serious in our bhakti. Chanting minimum 16 rounds, attending Mangalatri, Guru Puja, reading and hearing Bhagavatam, following 4 regulative principles, associating with devotees, serving in the temple, serving devotees, serving cows, serving deities, serving the preaching mission. And in that way we grow in our devotional life. So that we should completely try, seriously and sincerely. Okay? We'll end here. Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. If there are any questions or comments, you may please ask. Yeah, yes.
When you preach, so some people say that we don't know how to read. So what to them? What to say? How to preach them?
They don't know how to read.
Yes, some people say that reading the Bhagavad Gita.
And they are not literate.
Yes.
So tell them keep the Bhagavad Gita. Any person in your family who can read, they will read and you hear. Or they can hear classes, audio classes.
When we preach in the roads, some
In the
people-
road.
Yes.
So tell them, they will have a family member who can read. So the family member can read loudly and this person can hear. Right? And nowadays people can read, right? And if not, and then they can hear audio lectures. Okay.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, how to deal with an atheist when we are explaining him about the existence of God and he is simply ignoring us and giving excuses and refusing those points again and again.
How to deal with what student?
Atheist.
Atheist. Give prasadam. That will change their heart. And when they are favorable to have a conversation, explain them or bring them here. Make a friendship, bring them to temple. They will gradually change. See, it's very rare to find a pure devotee. It's very rare to find a pure atheist also. Sudurlabha. So they will have some faith, but they don't want to express it. So they chant, they read, they see script devotees, they attend programs. The faith will come out. So make friendship and give prasadam and bring them to temple. Okay. Next.
But as you said that sadhana bhakti will help us to grow. So as we are trying every day, so every day our mind gives us some or other ideas, or when we chant, that time only mind gives us all the ideas. Even mind gives us the ideas of even preaching, when we'll read and we'll meet some people like this and tries to divert us. Even at the time of reading, sometimes mind gives us the different ideas. This seva is more important. We'll do reading later. Means the devotees they are unable to fix themselves that they have to chant properly, and some devotees are having some difficulties to fix their time for reading. Even 10 minutes, even 15 minutes, they are facing the challenges. So how to deal with these all the things? How to become steady in this all?
So when we are chanting and mind is having so many distractions, we should neglect the mind. We should chant and hear the holy name. If there is some positive preaching idea which the mind is reminding us again and again, somebody can just note it down on a diary. Then mind will not remind because it's already on the diary, if required. Otherwise, one should be trained to neglect the mind and chant the holy name. And this we have to do whole day, whole life, because mind will always give us distractions and rationalize something else is more important. And we should be habituated to read. Even if you don't like, you read. Even 10 minutes, 20 minutes you read. It will help us to grow in bhakti. So we should make a timetable. Especially if you attend full morning program, it will be very easy to maintain our purity and maintain our bhakti. And services are also important, and our sadhana is also important, so we should balance it out. So we should do our morning program, chanting, reading, and we should be 24 hours busy in services as well. Okay?
मुझे जैसे सुबह हम जप करने बैठते हैं तो उससे पहले ऐसा क्या करना चाहिए कि जब अच्छा कुछ अपने माइंड को ऐसा जप के लिए कुछ बनाना चाहिए कुछ जैसे
मंगल आरती अटेंड करेंगे तो मन जप के लिए रेडी हो जाएगा. प्रणाम करके हाथ जोड़कर प्रार्थना कर सकते हैं डीटीज़ को और प्रभुपाद जी को, प्लीज़ ब्लेस मी सो दैट आई चैंट अटेंटिवली विदाउट ऑफेंसेस. और जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य मंत्र बोलने के बाद जप करना चाहिए. तो यही तैयारी है हमारी, कुछ एक्स्ट्रा की ज़रूरत नहीं है.
और जैसे मैंने थोड़ी थोड़ी देर करते हैं तो बीच में रुक जाते हैं, मतलब बोर होने लग जाते हैं जैसे, तो वहाँ पे कैसे दोबारा अपने आप को उससे
बोर हो गया फिर भी करना चाहिए। भक्ति जो हम कर रहे हैं वो पसंद या नापसंद के हिसाब से नहीं कर रहे हैं, वो हमारे लिए ज़रूरी है, इसके लिए आज्ञा का पालन कर रहे हैं। जैसे हम दवाई खाते हैं, दवाई में उसको टेस्ट आता है लेकिन वो प्रिस्क्राइब्ड है, 3 बार खाना है तो हम खाते हैं। दवाई पसंद है इसके लिए नहीं खाते हैं, लेकिन दवाई हमको प्रिस्क्राइब्ड है इसके लिए खाते हैं। तो 16 माला हमको अच्छा लगता है इसके लिए नहीं कर रहे हैं, अच्छा लगता है तो अच्छी बात है, ये 16 माला हम कर रहे हैं क्योंकि हमको प्रिस्क्राइब है। तो बोर हो रहा है, पसंद आ रहा है, नहीं आ रहा है तो भी करना है हमें। ये मन है जिसको पसंद आ रहा है, नापसंद है, बोर है, मन को निग्लेक्ट करना है, राइट। तो हम मन नहीं है, हम मन से अलग है। मन बोर हो रहा है ना, हमको तो करना है। अभी आप किसी दोस्त को लेके आओ, उसको बोर हो रहा है, लेकिन आप तो मंदिर में है ना उसके साथ, आप बोलो आपको बोर हो रहा है, मैं तो बैठूंगा इधर। उसी तरह मन है, दोस्त नहीं दुश्मन है वो। दुश्मन बोर हो रहा है आपका, फिर तो आपको ज़्यादा जप करना चाहिए कि दुश्मन का मतलब ही है कि जो दुश्मन कर रहा है उसको उल्टा करो, राइट। तो मन को निग्लेक्ट करना चाहिए, ठीक है। प्रैक्टिस से हो जाता है, हमें प्रैक्टिस करना चाहिए, अभ्यास करना चाहिए, रोज करना चाहिए। और कोई प्रश्न? हाँ।
Prabhu ji, as and when we know the importance of sadhana, know the importance of studies, so we prepare for that and we sit for this sadhana and study, but we can't focus at single time. We get distracted at single point of time. Suppose if I chant 16 rounds, so after 1 hour or 1.5 hour, I got distracted somehow or other. And even while doing study, I got distracted. I know the importance that it is very important to do, but somehow or other I am not able to focus for more time. So what to do in this case?
सो इंडिविजुअली यू कैन इंक्रीज द टाइम। अगर 1-1.5 घंटा कर रहे हैं तो पौना घंटा, 1 घंटा 45 मिनट कीजिए, धीरे धीरे 15 मिनट ऐड कीजिए, 2 घंटा कीजिए, 2.25 घंटा कीजिए, तो आपको आदत हो जाएगी। और दूसरा है कि इम्पोर्टेंस मालूम होने के बावजूद अगर हम डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो रहे हैं तो हमें अच्छा संग चाहिए। अच्छे भक्तों का संग होगा और अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स का संग होगा तो उस संग में आपको उत्साह आएगा अच्छा भक्ति करने का और अच्छा पढ़ाई करने का। तो अच्छे लोगों का संग होगा, इसलिए स्कूल जाते हैं तो अच्छे स्टूडेंट्स के साथ दोस्ती बनाते हैं तो उनको देखकर उत्साह आता है कि मुझे भी अच्छा पढ़ाई करना है। और अच्छे भक्तों का संग होता है, उनको देखकर बात करने से उत्साह आता है कि मुझे भी अच्छा भक्ति करना है, राइट। जो दारू पीते हैं उनको भी एक साथी चाहिए साथ में, अकेले नहीं पी सकते कि कोई दोस्त मिल जाए तो साथ में जाए पिए, राइट। अकेले नहीं होता है। अगर आपका खुद का बर्थडे पार्टी है और बलून्स है, म्यूज़िक है, समोसा है, जलेबी है, केक है, कैंडल्स है, गिफ्ट्स है और आप अकेले रूम में हैं, एंजॉय करेंगे केक काटना? कोई कुत्ता भी रहेगा तो चलो कम से कम एंजॉयमेंट तो होगा। अकेले नहीं कुछ होता है, तो भक्ति भी अकेले नहीं होता है, पढ़ाई भी मतलब एक सोशल लाइफ होता है पढ़ाई का, तो भक्ति का भी एक सोशल इकोसिस्टम होता है। तो भक्तों के साथ में भक्ति करना चाहिए, राइट। और इंडिविजुअली प्रैक्टिस करना चाहिए कि धीरे धीरे मन को फोकस में रखो, राइट। ओके, ऑल द बेस्ट। और कोई प्रश्न? ठीक है, हरे कृष्ण। श्रील प्रभुपाद।